Hello everyone. Today we'll be looking into the subject of operating system. Now the term operating system is ubiquitous, right? We find operating system in majority of our devices. The devices being laptops, desktops, and even mobile devices, right? Laptops and desktops predominantly come with Windows operating system. Mobiles predominantly come with Android operating system. That doesn't mean that they are the only one. Okay, in terms of laptop desktop, there is again one more laptop, operating systems like Linux and iOS and all. Even in terms of mobile devices also, we have operating systems like Windows to very small extent, like Nokia phones previously used to have Windows operating system. And of course, except Android means there'll be obviously will be iOS operating system. Okay. Now, first of all, what is operating system? Operating system is basically an interface between a user and the computer hardware. Now, what is the meaning of interface? Interface is nothing but an intermediary. So whatever the user wants to do for the computer to do it, so it tells through the operating system, right? So in terms of the syllabus, what are the contents of the operating system in this subject? Okay, the syllabus basically is made up of 5 modules. The first module will be talking about the basics of operating system, the definitions, process, everything. The second module dwells into the concepts of process, the multi-threadings, process scheduling. Okay, process scheduling, you have different types of scheduling algorithms like FCFS, round robin, SJF, priority scheduling, everything, and then process synchronization. Third module basically deals with the aspects of deadlock. There you will be put it in two more parts. The first part talks about what is a deadlock, what causes deadlock, and the second part talks about what is a way out from deadlocks. Okay, the process recovery from deadlock, the avoidance from deadlocks and all. Then the fourth module talks about virtual memory management and what is a way that the storage aspects can be developed. Okay, the secondary storage structures. Okay, and of course the file systems. Then the last module predominantly talks about the case study. Now this case study is nothing but a Linux operating system. Okay, so it talks about what is Linux operating system, who designed it, how it works, everything. As a case study, we are going to look into the final module. Okay, now at the end of say 5 modules, at the end of this entire subject, what is a student is expected to learn. Okay, so that being basically comes as course outcomes, the outcome of the course of operating system. Okay, the first course outcome is basically to identify the structure of an operating system and its scheduling mechanism. Okay, the second course outcome would be to demonstrate the allocation of resources for a process using the scheduling algorithms. I told you, earlier that we are going to dwell into lots of different types of scheduling algorithms, and we are going to look into from the problematic point of view also. Okay, third point of view will be looking into the third CO will be in terms of deadlocks and how we are going to eliminate deadlocks. Okay, deadlock avoidance, the bankers algorithm, all of those things will be coming in, course outcome, module 3. So will be course outcome 3. You're going to so you will be able to learn about the deadlock and how you're going to eliminate the deadlock. Then the fourth course outcome would be in terms of how we are going to explore virtual memory and the file system implementation. File system will be one of the subject in the upcoming semesters. So the basics parts of it we are going to learn in from the operating system point of view in this subject, right? Then obviously the last course outcome would be how we are going to analyze storage structures and understand the customized case study. As I told you, it will be in terms of Linux operating system. Right. So these are the things that you are going to look into, or at the end of it, you are going to able to, come across as an outcome by studying the subject of operating system. Now, why do you think this subject is very important? Okay, what is the purpose of it? The first and foremost part of it is that operating system is a core subject. Okay, it's a core subject for both CSC and ISC branches. And going forward with regard to placements, or if you want to get into any competitive examinations, okay, competitive examinations like in terms of GATE, in terms of SLET, UGC NET, all of these places, operating system is a very fundamental subject which will be coming as in terms of both the things, either in terms of the problems that you're going to study in this or the theory concepts which you're going to put there into perspective. Okay, so two things, and of course the placements aspect of it. That in the technical rounds, there'll be lots of questions related to operating system, especially related to deadlocks, okay, process scheduling and all, which you are supposed to study in detail and also understand in detail. Okay, so it's a subject that is not just related to, not just limited to, the V2 part of it. It is a subject which is going to be having longer repercussions in terms of figuring out the either for the higher studies perspective of, or in terms of the placement aspect of it. Okay, so you'll be looking into this in detail in the coming classes, and hopefully you'll be able to learn all of these things in detail and in very clear way. Okay, thank you.